What's up? It's yours truly. And I should have stopped right there. But I got enough energy to keep moving. What's up, man? I see you. What's up? I see you. James Malley. Uh-oh. Something's messing up over here, bro. Hold on. There it is. Okay, it's starting to work a little bit now. Now, let's talk about it. When should you say goodbye? When should you say goodbye for good? When is the right time? When is the right time to say enough is enough? It's so hard to say goodbye to the times we had. Hey, you tired of them messing with my channel? I'm tired of them messing with my channel. Scenario is this. When should you cut them off? It all depends on how much you can take. Some person can't take that. They cut a chick off some way. You got real people you care about. No matter how bad they are, and you want to cut them off, you end up keeping them around forever. Like maybe they grown up, or maybe they you know, they hit that plateau where you want to believe in them. It's that broken wing syndrome, and I suffer from that. I want to try to patch them up, fix them, and make sure they're right again. But when in reality the arm's broke, and that bird is good as dead. Communication is the key, yes, but that's just a piece of it. You can communicate great all you want, but when it ain't working, and that's just it. And it's time to cut the cord and let it go. The longer you hold on, no matter how much you be like, man, I want to try to fight for this and hope. We got a lot of those. There's still hope guys out there. No, man, there's still hope. There's no hope. If somebody don't want to be there and they fed up, why hold on to them? If they keep messing up and they're not making an effort to try to change it, and they just like, look, you're going to have to deal with me this way. It's up to you to say I'm going to accept it or cut. Well, I think we're back now. Well, life is nuts. But you gotta know when when enough's enough, man. Loving a woman sometimes just isn't enough. You need more. And sometimes it's like, okay, I've given all I can. She's not going to change. Either you can live with the way she is, or you can see the thing's going to get worse. And you just say, I'm out. I can't deal with it. And the thing is that I've given people so much leeway. I gave this girl so many leeway, like years. Like, she screwed up one time, I'm like, look, years before I spoke to her again. And I mean like 5 years. In a situation they really don't want to be, and they're mad, they frustrated at the guy, they frustrated at everybody, and then they changed the narrative. I gave this girl years off and came back and was like, all right, are you ready now? You sure? You ready to do this, right? She with all her, yeah, I'm ready to do this. Okay. Let's do it. And she can't get past herself. She's not willing to make a sacrifice of anything. She wants me to take all the sacrifices and she don't have to make any at all. It's not gonna work for me. So now you gotta go forever. I can't put no more band-aids on your wings. I'm done. And sometimes that it has to happen, because it's gonna be a repetitive thing. She come back years later, be like, I'm brand new, I'm ready, I'm focused. I know the person you saw last time wasn't me. I don't even know who that is anymore. I'm brand new again, and it's not gonna work. So, like I said, it all depends on the person. It really does. It depends on who the person is and how committed they are. But, man, letting go is very hard to do. But you will know when it's time, because you won't care no more. When you don't give a it, then that's when it's time. Because my first love, oh my God, every sign was there to break up with her. I would not. All my friends talked about her like a dog. You can't. I'll kill you. My friends like, yeah, you nuts. You really love this girl. Because there ain't no way about to talk suicide on yourself. So I went above and beyond for her. But she was the type of girl that was attracted to drama. She would go in there and get involved and flirt with somebody and have them flirt back and be like, look what he's doing, he's flirting with me. And it'd be like a group of dangerous guys, and I'm like, what you want me to do? Go over there and insult him? You're not gonna fight for my honor? I'll be like, oh God, here we go. And it's nuts. She was tampering. Keep tampering. I they did this. First love thought it'd be great to like give guys her number, and when they call, ask why they calling her. Why are you calling me? You know I got a man. Well, you gave me your number. Right. So why? It's like, why would you give somebody your phone number if you don't want them to call you? And then you want them to call you. You tell them to call when you know I'm gonna be at your house. You trying to, but you guys are in love. You don't know that. She just wants to see a show. She wants to be involved in drama. you know, and I don't have time for games. I really don't. I'm like, why? For what? What do I get out of this? It's absolutely, it does zero for me. Zero. You get too old, you ain't got time for that. Oh, I deleted a number. And then when it was like, she got a whole new number, called back one day, I didn't know who it was, talked to her on the phone, and everything was back good again. This is like I told you, this girl here was years later. We was talking about my first love. Well, my first love, that was the hardest thing to do. She ended up doing the breakup because I wasn't capable enough to do it. I wasn't capable enough at the time. I cared too much. I would have held on to that one forever. But this one here, I was a Jedi Master by the time I dealt with the last one. I was like, are you kidding? You know how many chicks that's been since the first love? Now I am a full-fledged Jedi Master. Well, really a Sith Lord. As soon as they come, I'll be like, throw her around the room. Use the force on her. I use force lightning. Now you must pay for your lack of vision. Start frying her. Dog, if I was to tell you something, man, about my ex, it would shock you. It would shock you. She don't even know I know. She had a criminal record that was the craziest thing ever. She was dealing with some real heavy gangsters. You know, real gangsters. She ended up messing around with them. Now, this was her downfall, all while I known her. You know, all while I known her, her biggest problem and her biggest drawback was the fact that she messed with a lot of heavy hitters. You know, she messed with some big time heavy hitters. And she was always a fool for the blame. And I've been knowing her the longest, so we both dated dated people, came back, dealt with one another and came back. She was always a victim of the flash. Bright lights. So naturally you would say, okay, she's grown up now, you know. No way she's like this anymore. Because it makes no sense for her to be that way. It makes none whatsoever for her to be that way. I did a diss record on my first love. I hit her with the diss record. Oh, I did a Hit 'em Up remix. It was amazing. Twice, actually. I didn't do it for her, but I did it to another girl I knew. It was just a free, it was a cipher. Everybody was going through a rhyme cipher, trying to impress girls. It's the dumbest thing ever. And my ex ended up in a place she wasn't supposed to be. See, here's the thing that ticked me off. While we made a breakup agreement that we were not going to deal with one another, and okay, we're done, but here's the thing, we cannot sleep with each other's friends, because her friend, she knew her friend was like, if you break up with him, and I'm like, bet. You can't tell me nothing like that. I'm like, you can't tell me nothing like that. Her friend was like, she told her straight to her face. And this is her best friend. Her best friend was like, girl, shoot, if you break up with him, shoot, I'm gonna have to get up with him. I mean, she told her straight like that. But the first thing she said to me when we made this breakup agreement is, you can't sleep with my friend. We can't sleep with each other's friends. I'm like, all right, cool, because I already knew, all right, cool. All right, we're back. Yeah, they sabotaging, boy. They are really sabotaging today. My goodness. Can I live? I mean, we only telling a story about our life. Thank you. Thank you. So anyway, here we go. So she's at a party she's not even supposed to be at. We made a pact. Her friend wanted to get with me. I said no, because, you know, we made this pact. I'm at my friend's party. She's already at my friend's party. I'm like, first off, how you know my friend? Like, you don't even know him good enough to come to his house unless I bring you. That's one. Two, you shouldn't be here. Period. We made an agreement. And I know my boy, he's gonna try to go. You know, he gonna see if you're gonna go. And you should not be here. And then everybody else, these other dudes is like, yo, who that? Shorty, thick. I'm like, see, this is what I'm talking about. You can't be here. This is what I'm saying. You're not supposed to be in this circle. We made a pact. Now you want to go against it. And now you here to piss me off. So now we got a problem. So we had a conversation. And we are finally back. What happened? YouTube happened. That's what happened. Somebody said, what happened? YouTube happened. That's what's up. Now we back. So we gonna give you the fast version. To catch everybody back up to speed. To where we was before everything went left. Now, as I told you, me and my ex had a breakup pact in which neither one of us was supposed to mess with the partner's friends. She didn't want me to bang her friend who was ready and willing to give it up. And all of a sudden, I go to my boy crib for a party. She already there. What are you doing at my boy's house? You're not supposed to be there. She shows up. and was like, oh, I came with such and such. They brought me. She knows she's not supposed to be there. Now my boy, I already know he gonna try to holler and smash. And these other new dudes in there like, yo, who this? She think. Oh, what's up, shorty? Now I gotta deal with this nonsense. And I'm like, I ain't supposed to be dealing with this. You ain't supposed to be here right now. No, she wasn't trying to make me jealous. She was trying to piss me off. And this was what I don't like. She wants all the rules to be in her favor, but she don't want to follow any. But she the one that set the doggone rules in the first place. So she the one who came up with the breakup pact, not me. Because I would have went right. Her friend told her to her face, if you break up with him, I'm sleeping with him. She told her to her face. Girl, Girl, you better not break up with him. Because she know her friend is a hoe. So she was like, So she told me, like, don't sleep with my friends. She the one made the breakup pact. When we was breaking up, she was like, all right, look. We breaking up, now we need to make a pact. I won't sleep, we don't sleep with each other's friends. I'm like, bet. So, that's it. Next thing I know, here she is at my boy crib at a party. I'm like, you don't even know my boy like that to come here without me. So we had a problem right then and there. Why? Because to me, that's a red flag. That's called a red flag. So, she was like, I'm just hanging out. I'm just having fun. I ain't sleeping with nobody. I'm like, you're not supposed to be here. You understand that? We made this pact. You the one, I don't hang out with your friends. Why are you hanging out with mine? So here she comes once again, right back. So I know all, see, when you date a woman, you got to know everything about them. You got to know what makes them tick. You got to know what makes them go talk. You got to know it all. So I said, okay, all right. I'm putting cases on all you. I hit all her buttons. See, I can't hit a woman. Can't smack her, punch her in the face. I punch her emotionally. I know what makes her tick. I know what makes her hurt. I know everything. I done got about a brain. See, I don't just date a woman. I take the brain. I know everything in her head. So I know what makes her go around. I know what hurts her heart. Everything. So that's how you have to have control when you date a woman. When you know everything about her and know what makes her tick, what makes her move, you are in total control. So now, when she came back into the situation, I knew I had it. Everybody was doing the cipher. Everybody rapping, trying to impress the girls over there, trying to show their flows. I said, oh, this is it. This is it. I bet she get out of here now. So they came to my turn and I got in the cipher. They was, oh, all right. Messino in the cipher. Here they go. Everybody rapping. It gets to me. Boom! I dropped a napalm bomb. Did not mention her name once. She knew everything I was talking about. She was really upset. She was really mad. She knew about the turquoise stone. She knew about everything. Oh my God, she was so mad. Her friends even knew about it. Her friends is, how dare you say that about her? How dare you? Other friends was like, you know that's a sensitive subject, and you just brought that up in front of everybody. Everybody knows what you're talking about. I'm like, my friends don't know. They just like, man, that was cold, dog. They don't know what I'm talking about. They don't even know it's about this broad. I freestyled so bad it hurt her feelings so much. She was ready to leave, which is what I wanted her to do in the first place. So you got to know what buttons to press and at what times. And now her friends that she came with, they ticked off because I made her leave. I'm like, she got to go. She ain't supposed to be here anyway. And I blame all of you for bringing her here. And now my boys, they don't know what's going on. They like somebody is telling them like, oh, they like, oh man, y'all used to mess around. Like I didn't even know that. I'm like, wasn't your business. See, she's not supposed to be here. Now me and her hooked up a couple more times down the road, but we was never a couple. Never again. But it was a good time to leave. Hold on. I dated a chick from Saudi Arabia. Hold on. Dated a chick from Saudi Arabia. We used to work together. Had a bunch of fun. Everything was good. Everything was great. Then we ended up breaking up because she had to be focused on school. Because she was, what was she? Well, she's a bachelor, some type of thing, but she had like nursing degree. Her thing was school. Work for her was just so she could have some extra money. Her family don't give her nothing. That's one thing about Saudi Arabians, man. They don't play. You don't get nothing. You don't get no money for nothing. So I used to see her in the break room. And that's how I was able to have a conversation and even take her out on a date. But then she always got to go back somewhere. She'd be tired. So I had to get her back so she could study and go to school. And get her degrees. Now, here's where things went left. When we decided to break up, we broke up, then, because she's like, I don't have enough time to really date and be in a relationship. Let's just be friends. I said, all right, cool, let's just be friends. So I stopped dealing with him. Like, we talk on the phone and stuff. And then she was like, I think we should give it another try. I'm like, after 4 months? She's like, yeah, we should give it a try. At least one more try. At least just me and you. Let's really try to make this work. So I'm like, something must have happened to this girl. Why she come running back in 4 months later? So 4 months later, she comes back. And she goes, oh my God, I was dating this guy. And I'm like, you were dating somebody else already? I thought you wanted to take a break because you had to study. So you went to go date another guy. So all the time me and you were speaking on the phone and you was like, I gotta go study, you were really dating somebody else. So now I can't trust you. Now I can't trust you. So I'm like, yeah, come on, keep talking. So she was like, no, it just happened. I was at work and we were in the break room. I'm like, is that your meeting ground? And you go hunting in the break rooms? That's where you met me. So she keeps talking. And I'm like, okay, why y'all break up? She was like, he had another girlfriend. And his girlfriend called my phone and we got into a big fight. And I told her I didn't know about her. So he told me he was going to break up with her and everything. So we stayed together another 2 months. And I found out that they got a kid and everything. He was lying to me. I'm like, so you was going to stay with a guy who didn't tell you he had another girlfriend, and you wanted him to break up with her so you can keep him? Why would you want to keep him? Oh, well, it was just that, I'm trying to save the relationship, and I'm like, relationship? You barely knew this guy a month. So, I'm like, so for 4 months you've been dating this guy? No, only 2. 2? I saw that Slender crap. Well, go watch my movie review on Screen Fiend, and that will answer your question about the Slender Man. Everybody in that movie was asleep. Now, she said 2 months. So I said, oh, for 2 months? All this went down for 2 months? Yeah, in 2 months. So I'm like, oh, so you went back to studying and stuff for the other 2 months? No, I hadn't dated another guy. So in 4 months, you dated 2 other guys. Now you coming back to me? So, the first guy she was dating, the guy who basically left, she said, before we broke it off, we slept together one last time. And I don't remember ever saying I wanted to sleep with him. I just know that we had sex the next morning. I think we were drinking. And I don't remember. Oh my God, I think he raped me. I'm so embarrassed. So, she says that about that guy. Right? Then, the new guy that she was with for the past 2 months takes her to a party. and she passes out, sleep in the bed in one of his friends' bed that she's friends with this guy too. They both know this mutual guy. He lays in the bed late that night, but that's her friend. He's a guy friend. He has no interest in her whatsoever. So he lays in the bed next to her, and she had went to sleep beside him because she already knows him, and they're all fully clothed. Next thing you know, she's like, I wake up, all my clothes are off, except for my underwear, and then the other guy who I was dating is laying next to me, asleep, with his clothes off. You know, he's got no shirt on, he's under covers, and I'm like, I'm in my underwear, and my vagina is sore. I'm like, she's like, oh my God, I've been raped. I'm like, 2 rapes in 4 months? I'm out. Nah. You ain't getting me. Sorry. I'm finna date you now so that you can pull this with me? No way. Now imagine what she probably done told them about me. That was my whole thing. I'm like, what has she told these 2 guys about me when we broke up? Oh my God, I was dating this black guy. She probably told them the same story. Well, I was trying to get a gas station out of it. And that's not a rumor. Her family owns gas stations. Them BP gas stations, they own them up. They were trying to tell me how to get a gas station. And they were like, you're not going to be able to get one. Only Saudi Arabians and Indians, we know how to get gas stations. But if you have like $30,000, if you have 30,000 cash, you take out a loan. For the rest, you just put down a deposit with the 30,000, then you can go there and you can get the loan. I'm like, bet. And tell your daughter to come outside. And get a gas station. I don't know who Carmen Yates is. She looked like Mindy Kaling. Oh, they don't deport them. They got all their paperwork. That's one thing about them. Have you noticed that? They don't be deporting those people from Saudi Arabia. They come over on a visa. Ooh, yeah, that nun, boy. I just saw the whole billboard, poster board. That thing finna scare the life out of everybody. That's the Infinity War for the horror movies. It's all come down to this. The nun. Now you finna know the final key to everything. It's gonna link all the movies together. Dude, we know like 50 million hood stories. You done heard about 4 in this one video. This one video is 4 hood stories of my life all in one. You know how many chicks I've dated? The nun looks hilarious. It was people ready to run out of the theater on the trailer. Have y'all seen the trailer for that movie? That's just the trailer. James Wan said he went out for this one. He went all out. Now I believe him. Now, if in the description box is a link, I'm still working on it. It's not done yet. Where you could click on and you can make your super chat donations. You could be a sponsor to the page. Everything. I'm getting it hooked up right now. So by tomorrow, it'll probably be all up and gone. And you see what it looks like. But it's nicely set up. So I'm going to have it set up on there and you'll be able to leave messages on there and stuff. I can read them out. It's going to be live. We're going to make some changes to the page. So therefore, we cut out the middleman. Airwolf fan. Yeah, that was Knight Rider with the plane, baby. Everybody was making a Knight Rider. You had Airwolf. Then you had the Knight Rider plane. Then you had Street Hawk. Knight Rider on a motorcycle. Street Hawk. Then you had the man who could transform into a car. What was it? Ultraman? Ultraman. That used to be my cousin. Favorite show, Spectrum Man. Spectrum Man! Here he comes around the way. Spectrum Man! I used to watch Transor Z. And I put that in a rhyme. Somebody else lost their mind, man. They were like, that was sick. I love that line. Waiting for your brain like you Transor Z. Yeah, I love that. This is like back in the 90s. Oh, Black Classmen was man, we had a ball watching that movie. And that's what I'm saying. That was some real stuff, dude. It was white people in there crying. That's how many, it was white people in there crying watching that movie. That's how down for the blacks they were. You say I'm sponsoring vids now? I never get bodied in a cipher. I can hold my own, then somebody will come with some venom. See, they good. It all depends on how the cipher is. Like me, it is hard for me to do something subliminal. I'm very direct. So that's my style. Thank you. So that's my style. So if I could be direct, I'm more like 50 Cent. My rap style is more like 50. So it comes right at you. Can't miss it. Can't get away from it. That's right. I'm sad eyes. I got the tired eyes. I'm staying up later and later. My body's like, we fighting. We got to get back on that late schedule. I've been going to bed early and getting up early in the morning, feeling rested. My body's like, no, we need that 3 in the morning, that 4 in the morning, that 5 in the morning. How dare you take away the weekend? I'm like, I'm supposed to go on a date this weekend. I got to get ready for it. Mm. Oh, Godzilla King of the Monsters is going to be raw too. So I'm gonna get out of here because I want to fix that thing in the description box so you guys can leave donations and everything. You could sponsor the page, all kind of stuff. So let me work on that and get to work on that. I'll let y'all later.